cafeteria, right? So how wasn't that life?
As I said, my journey forward was quite exciting because, like I said, it was not like a 9 to 5 job. Usually, we would get opportunities to, uh, to not sit in the office itself. So that itself was very exciting. One day you would be going hunting location, the next day you would be going hunting for costumes for the whoever it is. The next day you would go and meet the people who are coming in the cover page or celebrities or whoever. So it was quite very colorful job, I would say. So anybody who would want to be who wouldn't want a 9 to 5 job and just sit in front of the laptop and do things like that, get into editorial styling job, not editorial articles and things like that. Yes, I also got an opportunity to do some good articles for Forward. So that was also interesting. As in, if 5 days of the week I'm working for a shoot, the 6th day I would be working on an article. So yes, it was quite interesting, exciting. I think I'm really grateful to God for giving me that opportunity because it was fun. It was really fun. And another day I'll be in the shooting set, running around and coordinating and things like that. It was quite an interesting task. I really loved it job. And I really missed those days. Yes, it was like that.
You told you did styling for celebrities. How was the experience with them?
Yes, I got an opportunity to work with many celebrities. Uh, It was exciting than most other thing. So, but I would say, uh, if you ask how the job was, I would say it was more like treating a normal person itself. Because if you want to do a wardrobe consulting or something else for a normal person, you would sit with them and know their likes, dislikes, their attitude, and things like that. Same way, even if you're doing a styling for celebrity, you'll have to sit with them and understand what are their likes, dislikes, their colors, and what would suit them and what would not suit them, what would help them to carry off. As in, there are certain styles that certain people may not like to pull off, that may not suit them. Also, they may not be confident in pulling off certain styles. So same equation comes for celebrities as well. They may not like a few things. They may be sticking on to a few colors or sticking on to a few styles in which they are confident in. So choosing styles and things depending on their styles and things, that was quite exciting itself. And sometimes we had to compromise as well because they're celebrities. Like we would have to choose things that would give them confidence as well. So it's more of like I think it's more of similar to how we style normal people. It's just that they are more in the industry and they're more in the limelight and things like that. Also, I'd like to say that the more experience they have as celebrity, they'll be more humble. That's what one main thing I realized when working with many celebrities. The amateurs may not be as humble as the more experienced people. Like I got chance to work with Manju Warrier, I would say Manju ma'am, and Lal sir and all. So those two people were really humble, and I would think like I am more, I didn't had much experience when I was working with them, but then still they were so humble towards me. So that was a lesson learned. As in, the more you are experienced, you'll be more humble. You wouldn't be more harsh or things like that with the co-workers. Yes, so that was a really good experience, I would say.
You have worked for Lulu and Simati magazines. So, is it was a freelancing? And if someone wants to approach them, how they can approach and how these opportunities come in? How someone can get those such opportunity to work in such magazines?
So it was like this. When I was working for Forward, they were doing the magazines for Lulu as well as Shivadi. So it was through Forward magazine, through Forward Media, that I got an opportunity to work with Lulu as well as Shimati. So if you would ask me how to approach Lulu or Shimati for fashion designers, job, I would say you can directly go and ask for opportunity or send them mail through their website, because even the job that I got in Forward was directly sending a mail in their website, in the mail ID that I got in the website. Because in Shimati and Lulu and all, I'm sure they would want designers and design graduates or stylists and people who are in this industries, because there are more opportunities there. And as I got opportunity through Forward, I wouldn't know that if there is some other way to get the job, because as far as I know, directly applying itself is a good thing, because they are in need of people. That's what I got to know while working with these people, and it was a really good opportunity, in Lulu also and in Shimati. It was quite good.
Why don't you do freelancing instead of working with some companies?
I think last 2 years I was doing freelancing. As I said, it was hard for me to get job in Dubai. Then I started as a freelancer only. So that's when I realized that being a freelancer gives you more freedom to work and choose your work than working in a company. But then yes, as an amateur, you can definitely get into a company and then get to know how you work and be disciplined and how to get into styling and things like that. But then later, choosing choosing to be a freelancer is a better opportunity than committing yourself to a company, especially in the styling field. As some companies would restrict you to work for another person or another whatever once you are working for that company. In such cases, you might miss some really good opportunities. Okay, so being a freelancer, you can do both. Like, you can work for many companies or many advertisement companies and many people. So that gives more freedom. I think you should all get back to freelance. Once you want to get into this field, that would be better for choosing many good brands or good people, many good opportunities.